Having conversations with a narcissist can be quite tricky. It requires being gentle, understanding, and sensitive. In this article, we will talk about 10 phrases that are better to avoid when talking to a narcissist. By staying away from these potential problems, we can have better conversations and try to build healthier relationships. You're always selfish. It's important to talk about behavior that might seem selfish, but it's equally important to be careful about how you say it. Instead of blaming, you can say something like, "Sometimes, I feel like my thoughts aren't heard." This way, you create space for a more helpful conversation. You're incredibly manipulative. Directly calling someone manipulative might make them defensive. It's better to steer the conversation towards more positive topics, or if needed, set clear and respectful boundaries. You're just seeking attention. While it's true that narcissists often want attention, pointing it out bluntly might not help. Instead, try appreciating their achievements or contributions in a positive way. By recognizing their efforts, you can encourage a more balanced conversation. You're impossible to deal with. Saying things like impossible to deal with can make things worse. Instead, focus on specific behaviors or situations that are causing concern. Addressing issues one by one can lead to a more focused and effective solution. You don't care about anyone but yourself. Suggesting a lack of empathy might lead to defensiveness. To have a better conversation, try expressing your own needs and feelings. By creating a space for mutual understanding, you make room for more harmonious interactions. You're always playing the victim. Accusing someone of playing the victim can make them more resentful. Instead, acknowledge their feelings while gently expressing your own point of view. This way, you encourage a more balanced exchange of ideas and feelings. You're delusional. Labeling someone as delusional can be hurtful and not helpful. Instead, try to find common ground and aim for compromise when there are differences. By finding areas where you agree, you can have a more cooperative and respectful conversation. You're just trying to control everything. Confronting controlling behavior directly might lead to resistance. Instead, focus on asserting your own independence and setting healthy boundaries. This way, you create a more balanced power dynamic and can lead to more positive interactions. You need therapy. Suggesting therapy is a good intention, but it needs to be approached with care. Show concern for their well-being and offer support if they choose to seek professional help. By approaching the topic with empathy, you create space for an open conversation and potential growth. You'll never change. Making definite statements about a narcissist's ability to change can be disheartening. Instead, encourage growth and acknowledge any positive steps they take toward self-improvement. By recognizing and celebrating progress, you can inspire further positive changes. Remember, talking with a narcissist requires patience, understanding, and setting boundaries. By avoiding confrontational language and finding common ground, you can have more constructive conversations and maybe improve your relationship over time.